Hey everyone, this is Kara Crossway Brindle. Just wanted to jump on another video to keep you updated on things. I, as a consultant to therapist, keep hearing about transitions, pivots, the big question of what's next. As the queen of pivots, I'm always willing to have those conversations with all of you and wanted to emphasize this is something that we've incorporated into our final retreat in Florida, which is in October 18th through 21st. That's a Sunday through a Wednesday. So for folks that are in this transition period, which I know there are a lot of you that have come out and told me this is where I'm at, I wonder if Florida could be a place of restoration, first and foremost, community, of course, and a place to have space and time to figure out what's next. Is it a pivot in your practice? Is it a pivot in your population? Is it adding additional income streams? What feels heart aligned for you? And so I wanted to emphasize that as another possibility of our retreat in October. I know some of you are still on the fence, still trying to work out your numbers. So I think the other thing to call out here is that our retreat structure is how it's always been, which means intensive, harder work in the mornings to lunchtime. Of course, we have breakfast covered for you, lunch covered for you, dinner covered for you. But after lunch, you have the afternoon to do whatever you want. So for folks who want to do restorative activities, we have those available on the campus, including things like kayaking on the river right there, the water space. There'll be massages that you can sign up for, things like that. But for folks who are like, wow, I'm really feeling torn between working and coming to this retreat, even though I don't want to say, yes, let's do this, I think it is still an option to do a little bit of work in the afternoons. So I don't want that to be the priority of folks coming to our retreat, but I also want to honor that a lot has been happening in our community lately, and there's been a lot of curveballs. And so some of you might feel like you cannot choose between helping yourself and restoring versus needing to work. So if that brings you some comfort to know that you have the afternoons to dinner time completely free to do what you want, maybe that allows you to have an internal green light to come because now you're like, okay, I can get this really heartfelt, meaningful work done in the mornings as a community with other retreat participants, and then have the afternoons to do what you need to in your own space. Lots of beautiful spaces to sit outside, inside for people to do work things. So maybe that will be a fit for some of you who are on the fence, wondering, oh, how do I fit it all in? How do I do a retreat and still work for that week? Also emphasizing Sunday through Wednesday, we are done by Wednesday after lunch. So that does mean that folks can stay longer in Florida if that's what they choose. Obviously not at the retreat center because we're closing that out and checking out with them. But for some folks, that might mean that you are able to go back to work and still make an income for the week if that is a concern of yours. So just wanted to touch on these two big things of yes, we have people in the middle of pivots. And yes, we have people who are torn between working and coming to this retreat. And our hope is that with the structure that we've created and have always offered as part of our retreats, that will still be possible for you. So hope to see you in Florida and let us know if there are other questions that are coming up. Thanks for listening and watching this video. See you later.